Okay. I'm starting this stream. YouTube says we have an excellent connection. Hello, this is Mr. I'm just fucking with you. Is it better now? Is the audio better? After the fail stream, please tell me the audio is better. Dwarfnage, you're our boy. Come on.
God, need to know.
Because if it's broken, I have no idea how to fix it. So here's hoping that turning it off and turning it back on again. Oh, it works! Oh, thank God. Yay! No picture. What the fuck? Okay, I'm seeing a picture on YouTube. That might be a you problem.
So am I. I'm seeing a picture.
Or are we doing a podcast? Okay, are you ready to really describe the stuff that you want to feature? Because apparently no one can see shit now. And that's progress, because the audio works. Hold on, I'm going to try and pull up your thing. One sec. Oh, wait, I got to pop it out. How do I pop it out?
There, my screen. Get back into that area.
Okay, I've popped you out. One moment. I'm going to turn you on. Where's Flynn? There we go. Oh, no, why am I seeing our chat? That's bad. What the don't fuck with me, Discord. Oh my God, Discord, you're the worst! Hold on. It doesn't want to... One sec. Maybe because it still had the old one?
Yeah.
Because it wants to show your chat. Well, I guess I can work with that if that's all we can get. So Dwarfin says that the video is super low quality. Is anyone else dealing with that? Okay, fucking hell. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna pop this back in.
Yeah. I've got decent quality on my side.
Okay, good. Okay. We're going to fudge this the old... Oh, what have I done? Apparently, I can only share you through... Anyway, let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
We can kind of see what you're doing.
Yeah. Can you see the Sanctus?
Britt Evans, welcome. You just missed all the fun. We just broke the internet, because that's what we do on this stream. As, who was it, Bargeist, who said the fifth member of the stream is technical difficulties?
That was me.
Oh, okay, well that would be you. So I think that now we're working. I'm getting out a beer because this is strenuous stuff. For once, I'm early enough for the technical difficulties. Oh shit! So Brett's missed them the other times. Bargeist, it is raining here. I'm sorry if the mic is picking that up. Maybe I'll turn down my mic.
Don't mess with any settings on the mics.
Oh shit! You know what? Maybe the rain was fucking with it. Because when I had the fan on, it was cutting in and... But it wouldn't have cut in and out for you. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I say don't touch any settings on the mics now. We'll just go with it.
Okay. I think it might have been the rain or something. I don't know. Alright, you go for it. It's June Stealer. Tell us what you found, buddy.
So, first up is... let me move my screen out of the way. Is Rancid Bob with his Sanctus that he's converted up with. I don't even know where those legs are from, but I just love the idea. And man after my own heart of getting his familiar to be used just using spare bits to not bother to make a body is just...
I like that.
Rather than just, oh, I need to get another little familiar and everything.
Yeah.
Spare bits, hide it in a pipe. There you go.
Nice. What are those? Are those legs scout legs?
I think they could be scout legs. So I know it's got Space Marines in there, but it's a good use, I think, of Space Marine bits.
FYI, the quality on this is not going to be super high for people because because my computer hates me. So, what is the name of the person again?
Rancid Bob.
Rancid Bob.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going to be useful while you're doing this. I can get Instagram to play nicely with the other children. We'll see. I promise nothing. Yeah, that's really nice. Is the familiar got like a little what's it called on it?
It looks like it's do you see the head with a like a sight on it?
That looks amazing.
It's just, it's one of those just like you don't think of doing it that way. You see someone else do it, and it's just like that's exactly what I need to get done.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I like the idea of like having the familiar in the pipe.
So it's it's also like it's just raised up a bit. It's higher than the normal Sanctus model. It's just gives it more of a his own unique style in his army. I
Yeah.
think just makes it, or their army, just makes it a lot more personal, I believe.
So Brett Evans is saying it's a really cool blob of pixels. So maybe I should try to get. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pop you out again.
Yeah.
1 sec. And then I try to see if it recognizes it now. It's doing the thing where it doesn't recognize that window, which is great.
Do you want me to just pop out the share the screen, reshare the screen?
Well, no, it's on my it's on my end, the issue.
I just thought my transmission over to you wasn't working that well.
No, it's not your transmission. It's because what's happening is that when you share your screen, it shows up in like a little chat, right? And then I have to host that because when I pop out your screen, for some reason, OBS doesn't want to recognize it. It does this sometimes with when we got the Germans on. Like it doesn't come up as an option for me to share. It comes up with like this weird little Discord thing. Well, actually, you know what? What can I do?
This is weird. Are you using like the Discord application on the computer, or are you using the website way?
Oh, on the computer. I didn't even think of it. The website. That's a good idea.
Because if you got the most updated Firefox, you can open it in there, and then with Firefox it allows you to pop out any screen, and you can then move it around on your screen.
God damn it. Hold on. I think it's because I had the other one popped out. Can we shut down Discord and restart it?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, man. Hold on. I'm gonna close Discord and reopen it.
Yeah.
Quit. Well, it's a good thing I brought Mr. Pink to the stream today, because shit, this thing is a mess. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe it should just be like old school, where I'm just talking to people on the internet, and there is no guest, and I'm just trying to keep up with conversation. Okay, so while I'm reopening Discord, I'm going to go look at Dwarfinage's story. Is it a video of us failing spectacularly? I hope. Oh my god, it's horrible! I can't believe it! You can't hear shit! Oh my god, this is what happens when we try to stream without the Germans. Man, that was horrible. I'm glad you guys told us it was horrible. I guess you weren't responding to our questions because you couldn't hear our questions. To stream without the Germans. Horrible. Yeah, we were asking you guys, we're like, is it better? Is it better? And then you were not responding. And it was like, oh, I now see why, because you definitely couldn't hear us. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Discord is open on my old slow box. I am connecting. Well, why am I still on the call with you? Hold on. Oh, it was open. Okay, gotcha. Hold on. I will join the call. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. All right. Screen share. Screens.
Until then,
Show that screen.
here's a sexy picture for you Final Fantasy 3 fans.
Live.
3/6, whatever. I'm American. I'm North American. Oh, can I get it up? Ta-da!
There we go.
Ta-da! Look at this. This Terra striding confidently into... Is it called Nibelheim? Is that what it's called? Look at this amazing picture. How hot is that? Okay, so you've shared, and now I'm seeing myself on your share. That's good. Okay, I'm going to pop you out. Come on, OBS, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Hold on. OBS, find the window. Oh! God damn it! It's not working.
Should I just send you the links like last time?
Oh my god, I hate my life. Hold on. Oh! Now Firefox has decided to open. Maybe I can sign in Discord.
Ooh. Then you're going to have to leave the other conversation, and come back in the Firefox one.
I don't care.
Okay.
Actually, maybe you should just send me the links.
Yeah.
I hate my life! Okay,
We try to be so professional.
Okay.
So, I'm going to stop sharing.
Yep, sounds good. And I will try and pull up Instagram on the screen.
Okay, let's get these guys. Do.
Okay, Firefox, Instagram, where are you? What the hell? Oh my god, what the shit is this? The failiest stream that ever did fail. Fail. Firefox, Instagram, go! Go, gadget. Yeah, okay. We're getting somewhere. Slowly, but surely, we are getting somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna... How do I pop this back in? Starting with a big ol' Hierophant. That's good times. Starting with some orcs. Where the frack is Discord? Oh, there we go. Oh god. Can you share... Hold on. Maybe if I just close this. There we go. Okay. You sent the links. Good man.
Yeah, all the links.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Oh, I hate my life! I just spilled beer on my keyboard again! Okay. Fuck this. God damn it! Oh!
Straight YouTube streaming too.
This is stupid. Don't keep your beer beside your keyboard, because then you'll spill your beer in your keyboard for the second time after you already spilled beer in your keyboard. Oh, I hate my life.
This is why we need at least one German to keep the efficiency high enough.
And there's beer on the floor, there's beer on my leg. Quality.
At least they're not here to hear that.
Oh, god damn it. They are hive nodes. They make sure that we are at peak efficiency. Or at least passable efficiency. Not this bullshit, whatever this is, of, you know... Oh. Am I going to break my computer now? Oh my god. Oh, this is stupid. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean beer off my floor. Ugh. And it won't even... What the hell? Oh, this stupid bullshit? Go away. Are you still there? Flynn? Oh, it muted you. Are you still there?
Yeah, wait 1 second. Yeah, I'm still here.
Sorry, you were completely muted and I don't really know why.
Oh, I think because I went and listened to what Dwarfenage has posted on his story, which is the gift he has given the stream.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much all we're going to get from the stream tonight, because I'm about tired of this shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, so if I can actually make these links work, maybe we'll look at them, but they're not even loading in my Instagram. And I don't know why. Oh, wait, that one loaded. Oh, I spoke too soon. There we go. Alright, so we got... Oh, shit, Rancid Bob... Why did it say hero protagonist?
I think that's what his @ symbol was, or whatever it was at one point.
Oh, do you know the reference?
No, because I've never been able to see it.
So,
Hero protagonist.
Hero protagonist is the protagonist in a Neil Stephenson novel called Snow Crash, which is amazing. It's really good. Neil Stephenson is like sci-fi. I'd call him a futurist. And hero protagonist is the samurai pizza delivery man, who is the protagonist of the story. And that does sound a little mad, but it's really, really good. And it's kind of about like a near future where, I don't know, like nation states have devolved into just like basically corporations. Like you join corporations like you would join a nation state. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Go out and read Snow Crash. I recommend it highly.
Cool. I'll put it on my list of things. Like I've just got a list of films to watch from the streams that we've gotten, books and stuff to read, and other things that people have suggested.
All right. Yeah, add it to the list. All right, look, it's a June Stealer thing.
Yay!
So we already kind of talked about this, but now you can see it, hopefully, a little better.
I do like the fact that you managed to get the June Stealer icon. What was his name?
What?
You managed to from Crippled Giraffe. You got the background bit for all the June Stealer posts.
Oh yeah, he Crippled Giraffe. If you haven't been following him on Instagram, he's doing these really cool June Stealer drawings, and I was like, hey, that's a really cool June Stealer logo. Can I steal it? I'm not gonna say it's better than what Simon drew, but it's different, and it looks more logo-y. Simon drew a really sexy June Stealer, and then I made a really shitty logo out of it by just like slapping June Stealer under it. But I really like this.
It also works with his artwork whenever he puts on top of it as well.
Okay, let's see if my keyboard works enough to type Crippled Giraffe, and we'll see if I can... Oh, we're typing Y's. Why are we typing... Oh, shit. Oh, okay, we got CRI out. Oh, for fuck's sake. And this is a stupid Apple keyboard that I like bought used because it's like the little one, the like little Bluetooth one, and it's really cute. And like, oh my god, it's the second one I've bought because I killed my first one by spilling something on it. I hate my life. Okay, anyway, so this is Crippled Giraffe, and he's doing cool June Stealer stuff. Like there's a Sigmar June Stealer. He's also doing Kaijun at the same time. He did a really cool like sectoid. It's not really a June Stealer, but it's like sectoid Tyranids, which is damn friggin' cool. So there's one. Killing a Terminator, because that's all they should do. I don't really... What is this? Oh, Father's Day. So it's like a June Stealer dad with... I don't know what that is. A camera? Oh, he's got a camcorder in one hand, and he's got a beer in another. And his little June Stealer baby is riding around shooting acid. That's cute. What else we got? Oh, look at this.
Where'd you go?
That's pretty cool. Did you lose me? What?
Yeah, I lost you for a second there. I think my computer just froze slightly.
Don't worry, your computer just caught some technical difficulties from mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's... I think we've looked at his stuff before, but yeah, just go check it. Oh my god, I haven't seen this yet. That's horrible. Ew! Go check out Crippled Giraffe, because Crippled Giraffe has got some cool shit. So Crippled Giraffe provided the June Sealer background that we're using. Alright, next. Let's see if I can get your next link. Ta-da! Suspense is killing me.
So it should be what core designs
Okay,
19.
I'm just gonna keep opening them in the background so that they're all loaded. So I think this is just going to be a June Sealer stream. I don't know if I have the patience to sculpt after this bullshit. Oh look, our chat window is full of Y's. Apparently my keyboard is just typing Y now.
Wait, really?
I think it's I haven't pressed enter yet. I think it's protesting. I think that's how my keyboard responds to me spilling beer on it twice. Its response is, why? Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get. We got Alex. We did Alex's stuff. Woo! Watt Corp Designs.
Yeah. So I just like this one just for the complete setting of it. You just got a guardsman walking around on potentially Space Hulk. Don't know why guardsman would be on a Space Hulk, but anyway. And then you just got the Brute Lord just popping out behind him, where's Johnny style, and just going lunch.
Oh yeah. I love this, and I love the weathering on the doors. Like that's really nice too. Oh, he went with Clever Girl, not Here's Johnny.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of Here's Johnny, have you seen Dr. Sleep?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, so Nora and I watched it last week. So we're both big fans of The Shining. And Dr. Sleep is like it is a sequel, kind of. It's pretty much a sequel to The Shining. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's a sequel to The Shining. Have you seen The Shining? Or are you just familiar with the Here's Johnny thing?
I know most of the bits of The Shining. No work and all work and no play makes blah 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 go crazy.
Yeah, but have you seen the movie?
I haven't seen it. It's just one of those like.
Yeah,
I watch it, but
cultural...
I just never get around to watching it.
No, you need to watch it. It's a really fucking good movie. It's like a work of cinematic genius. It's really... I love The Shining. I'm obsessed with it. So I watched Dr. Sleep, which was okay. It wasn't as good as The Shining, and it tried to, like, I think capture some of the shit The Shining did really well. Anyway, sorry. Because you said Here's Johnny, there's like a...
Yeah.
That's from The Shining. I'm just looking at the comments... Dwarfenage had a terrible beer, wrote a 600-word rant about how bad it is. I feel like I've had those beers. I think, Bargaze, I think you might have to pick between Snow Crash and Neuromancer if you were picking a cyberpunk genre patriarch. I didn't ever said that Neil Stephenson was a cyberpunk genre patriarch, because I wouldn't describe him as that. He's like a futurist. And though Snow Crash is very cyberpunk, he's done a lot of stuff that isn't cyberpunk. I love Neil Stephenson to death, like a bunch of his books. Oh shit, hold on. Snow Crash definitely, but also I really liked Diamond Age by him, Seven Eves, even like Remedy and what the hell is it called? Fall, Dodge and Hell. They were both really good. I don't know. I think he's amazing. Tom Wilson is asking if I paid Crippled Giraffe with exposure. I guess I am paying Crippled Giraffe. Hey, you know what? I gave him double exposure because I put the Gene Stealer called Ice Cream Truck up on the previous stream. So yeah, he's getting double exposure. I got halfway on my Patriarch of Cain, but lost like all of my hobby mojo and haven't hobbied in like a month. Dude, I understand that. Like sometimes you just fucking spill your beer all over your keyboard and you lose all your hobby mojo. But I hope you get back to it, because Patriarch of Cain sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I did not know that the main actress of The Shining was abused the whole time the movie was filmed. That is fucking terrible. I hear that she had a really rough life afterwards. Beer hips! You got here just in time, man. All the shit done gone sideways. And now we're just doing a June Stealer stream and then calling it a night, because fuck. Spilled beer on my keyboard again, because I'm a champion. Although this time the beer was... Hold on, wait for it. Wait for it. It was on brand. So it's not... I guess it's not terrible that I spilled it on my keyboard. If I was going to spill any beer on my keyboard, it should be a branded one. But yeah. So now my keyboard has been blessed with Mr. Pink. God damn it. So, oh, and now my keyboard's being an idiot. So we're just gonna look at some June Stealer stuff and then go away because I don't want to deal with this crap anymore. All right.
Well, I've got one question at the end of it.
Yeah.
Warhammer related, but we'll get to that at the end.
All right, sounds good. So this one's cool. We had a Shining reference there. Moving over to nice pick. Our boy Boyd with his Gene Stealer called Ogren, made from a I think that's a Storm Fiend or Storm. Yeah. So what do you want to say about this?
Yeah, he's done quite a lot of just amazing things in Gene Stealer. It was hard to pick one, but I just went with the first one I saw, and because I've been trying on my story to share different things and not just continue to show the same people every time.
Yeah.
So this is the one I went for. But there's so many other ones, but I think I just like this one more.
Yeah.
It gives an idea of you can use a model from same thing again as from last week. Use a model from Age of Sigmar, but use it for 40k.
Yeah.
In this case, with Gene Stealer Cultists, just I like that whole crossover that you can do, and certain armies lend themselves to be able to do it, and other armies it's not as easy to go for it.
Yeah.
Like last week we had Overlook 40k with the Iron Jaws boss.
Yeah, that was really cool.
And then this week we've got Skaven being used for Ogrins. So I just like the idea of it all.
Nice. No, I love it. And I would use that Skaven model for anything. I've used it for Grotesques, for Dark Eldar, and it's so good. And like it works well with that Ogren head on it, and like I like the colors, the like purpley heads. In general, I like a lot of stuff that I can never pronounce his name. Protulit Tenebris does, Boyd Murdoch.
Yeah.
He also did, I think it was a Swarm Lord with like some really acid green, I think you see him in the background there, bone swords. So definitely check out Protulit Tenebris if you're not already following him. And Boyd was on Warp Shadow, so of course I love the stink out of him. Ew, Tom Wilson, gross, man. Spilling my juice over my keyboard. Great. Okay. Yeah, June Stealer just does it for me, you know? All right. Next we got W40K guy.
Yeah, just wait for it from my side now.
So this is the guys in the barrels.
Yeah, I just thought, I saw these last week. Anything hiding in barrels or anything, I'm just like, yeah, that's going straight onto the stream.
Yeah, we did talk about like hiding guys. Also, that looks very much like possible extra torsos for a vehicle or something that didn't come with legs. So hey, let's slap them in a barrel. I fully endorse this. This is amazing.
Mr. Pink seal of approval.
What is that? Spilling my beer on stuff?
No,
okay. Yeah, I'd say these get the Mr. Pink seal of approval.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got next? We got Ashley Paints. Oh, Ashley Paints. I think I featured Ashley Paints on Warp Shadow before. Always good stuff.
Actually, the stuff they've come out with is brilliant. The small conversions just work, and also like their painting ability is just so better than mine, and they always show little updates on when they're painting it and stuff, so you can actually see that they take quite a bit of time to paint their models and get everything done. They take care and attention to all those little details, and it's just love it. And also, it leads into the whole what's the cog?
Bladed cog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The
like the
graphics.
AdMech crossed with Gene Stealer Cult, and that looks bang on for that.
Yeah, I just really like it if like you just leant straight into it and have just gone with it.
Yeah, and I like the Jackal Alphys, so it's like the sniper special character for the Gene Stealer Cults.
That's the one. Yeah, the one on the bike. The Skunts, Sanctus is the sniper one. The Alphas is the one with the sniper and the bike.
Yes, yes. So this is an Alphys.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really nice. All right, next. Oh yeah, 10 out of 7. Man, I give 10 out of 7, 15 out of 7 on like all
Yeah.
of their conversions. Um,
They, I shared this one and I looked about an hour later and everybody else was sharing it as well. I
yeah,
was, this was cool. I'll share this one. And then, everyone, I just like, I know it wasn't me sharing it because I know it's just amazing
I
work.
definitely shared it. I know that.
Yeah.
Because I love like 10 out of 7. I think I've talked about 10 out of 7 on this stream before, but if you don't follow 10 out of 7, for a long time they were doing this thing where they would they would come up with these like random prompts. No, no, no. They would ask followers to give them prompts for like a model doing a weird model doing a job with like another model. Let's see if I can pull one up quickly.
Oh, the three things.
Yeah, so
Of
you could vote
base.
and like okay, here we go. Here is so this was one of the self prompts. So they'd come up with a prompt like they'd ask the community to give prompts that's like a job and like a faction. So like breakdancing Death Guard cook was one of the prompts, and they
So
made this crazy ass model. And
So I
then
think what they do is they just go like, okay, we'll take all of
yeah,
the
so here. So Kit Bash, Rando Bash 13, take two, build a prize edition. Comment with a faction, occupation, and activity to help create. In this case, they did a prize, but this is how they do it. They'll do a post where it's called Rando Bash, and they ask people to give prompts, and then they make the model. And I think I got one of my prompts into one of them. Let's see if I can find it. Like
yeah, because I know
amazing stuff.
they take one of the prompts and stuff, so you could prompt like three different things and only get one of them selected.
Yeah, like you could say
And
like this
it's,
guy doing this, doing that, and then like they just choose like you're doing that, but they don't do the other ones. A
it's
lot of good stuff here that isn't ridiculousness, but oh, here we go. I think I prompted something about Tyranid sushi, and this is an Ogren janitor making Tyranid sushi. So he's chopped up a little ripper there. Oh, it's so gross.
it's a brilliant
Um,
one.
yeah, and like I think they were doing one a month of these. They're so good. So yeah, definitely follow 10 out of 7. Sorry, but back to the reason we're here. 10 out of 7's June Stealer contribution, the big beefy armored stealer.
Uh, I think Peter Hansen has just knocked it on the head with Stone Crusher Gene Stealer.
Yes, I feel it. And I love the use of the, I guess it's the Neurothrope head, like part of the Zoanthrope head carapace, as the back carapace on it. And then the
Oh
little
yeah,
Gene Stealer crushing claws there. Got the tail from the
Hormigant.
Hormigant, and then he's used or they've used a sighting talon on the head, and it looks like it might be one of the talons off the hand of the Broodlord or Patriarch. It,
I don't even know what one that is, but
it,
it could
it,
be. Yeah.
it looks a little different from like a normal sighting talon, but amazing. So cool. Yeah, a lot of people shared this for good reason. So Stone Crusher Gene Stealer, we figured it out. Next, Sable Dina.
Yeah. So it it's just bladed cog through and through with this one.
Yep.
And I can't remember. Someone messaged me after I shared it and was just like, "You've given me the. This is exactly what I'm going to use for their spare Magus." It's just
Yes.
it's, it's
So
nice. But it's like for me to share something to get someone else inspiration, but for someone else to have created it in the first place is even better. And I think with June Stealer, it's helped a lot with some people who have got as many followers and stuff just by sharing their work
yeah,
to get that little bit more out of it.
yeah. I have a Magus that I use this model for, but I did not. I would not say it's as good as this. I mostly just put a head on it. But I like the working in the pickaxe for the cults. working in the saw, the whole saw action, because that's another cult thing, and then of course the bone sword on the staff.
Have you looked at the servo skulls?
No. Are
Look
they
at the
both
left
Gene
one.
Stealer skulls? Oh, the left one's a Gene Stealer skull. Perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a good touch. And then just
a
like the
tiny-
tentacly face on him. It's just Zoidberg through and through.
It's the tiny little details which just make this even better.
Welcome, Lathian. You missed all the technical difficulties. Oh, and Atelier's here too. Also missing all the technical difficulties. Man, I just need to delete that old stream. Anyway, yeah, this is awesome. All right, next. We've got Cry for Paint. Ooh, I really like the moody colors on this one. Like, I think part of it is like showcased by the way they chose to photograph it, but I really love the contrast between the yellow, orange, and the purple. Like, that's beautiful. And then the skin just looks very well painted. Like, there aren't any, doesn't look like there's any harsh lines there. It's a really good blend. And then also on the cloak, like the purple cloak. And I love like the rusty sigils. This is just like a really, really beautiful piece. I hadn't seen this one.
Yeah, it's the hazard stripes on the gun that I just love.
Oh my god, that, yeah, I didn't even notice that. And they're so small. Like, normally people do hazard stripes and they're big and chunky. But, wow, okay.
It's just so much. Yeah, the other stuff they've put out is the Doom Stealer is.
Now I want to see if
well,
I've seen their other stuff. There's a, is that a familiar?
Where?
Oh yeah, the Nexos. It's a familiar. Oh, that's so cute.
It's just, as I said, there's too many things some people are putting out. That's just like it makes it so hard just to show one without just featuring them all the time.
Yeah. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. I think I've seen these because they. Yeah, yeah. I've admired their Gene Stealer painting before. Good. Oh, I didn't like all this stuff. Damn it, I'm the worst.
424 has turned up. Hello.
Borneo, welcome. You missed all the bullshit. Glad you're here now. Oh man, there's some really good stuff here. Nice. Oh my gosh, Kajan is liking this. I need to catch up. Am I following this person? Oh, I am following this person. Okay, good. Amazing. Okay, wicked. That was a really good find.
Yeah.
Next. Oh, KZK Minis.
So it would be even better if Hydra was here for this one.
Yes.
I know he wanted stuff where it wasn't just, oh, they're the miners and stuff. It's proper medieval cult. So it's like a feudal world instead of a normal thing.
Yeah. Oh man, this is cool.
It just shows them in a different light to the standard. We're miners, we're this, that. It's just giving that different element to them, and I just really like the idea behind it all.
Hydra will be particularly pissed because he loves these old archer models. Like the classic Warhammer Fantasy Battle archers. He's obsessed. Well, I don't know if he's obsessed, but he really likes these models. And he really likes people using them. So he's going to be pissed that he missed this. Wow, this is so good. The heads look a little big for me, but otherwise I'm loving it. And especially that, the Aberrant with the kind of like cloak over him. I guess he's an Abominant. I don't know. I think the Abominant, it's the Abominant model. But and then the dude, the champion with the sword and the sigil. Frig, this is cool.
Yeah. Have you seen the Beastman one in the middle?
Yes. Yes.
I just like that whole thing of it's gone feral world. Doesn't matter. It's just everything's in there.
This is amazing. I think this is one of my favorite Gene Stealer finds yet. Oh shit! Atelier's here because he saw the post from Dwarfenage. Oh man, yeah, this one's really cool. Damn, I really like this. All right, next we've got Darius Crane. Oh, I saw this one posted via Morbid Monstrosities, I think that's the name of the artist. He made a Gene Stealer based on this color scheme, and this is a really cool sketch.
I just like the idea. I think there's a whole comic for it as well.
Yeah.
It was just like that one image was like, yep, I'm going to share that. Because it's just... We don't really get much fan artwork that gets shared as much, and I thought this one just... You need to get a bit more...
No, I really like it.
Shared.
It's awesome. All right. Oh my god, I haven't seen this one. Survival Steve?
Oh,
it's so good. It's so good. Wait, do I follow... I might follow Survival Steve on something else. Because someone's been posting chibi Carcharodons or whatever on Twitter. Is it Survival Steve? Maybe not. No, I don't think so. But
could be that. Could be Grim Goals.
Maybe. Oh man, Survival Steve's got some good stuff, and I'm so pleased that Survival Steve got on the Gene Stealer bandwagon. That is amazing. Oh, I love it so much. I should
that on the t-shirt now.
I should contact Survival Steve and ask if Survival Steve will do one up in my color scheme, because that is the cutest thing ever. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe this is my favorite. There's too many things, too many good things. I can't pick a favorite. I can't do it. I already said hi to Borneo, I hope. Borneo, welcome, in case I didn't say that. And Atelier, I'm glad you're here after the technical difficulties. There's been many, but now, you know. Lathian, definitely paint Gene Stealers. You've got 5 days left in June Stealer. I need to remind myself of that, because I haven't done any Gene Stealers in June Stealer, because I'm the worst. Oh man, but I'm so glad to see all of you doing it, and I'm so glad to see like all this cool shit coming up for Gene Stealers in the community. Like, this is exactly what I hoped for. Oh yes, this boy. Wait, did you and I talk about this?
No, I don't think we did.
Oh, Ironbeak shared this with me. That's who it was.
Yeah. Ironbeak messaged me as well, saying like, this is so cool.
Yeah, this, oh man, that octopus head, or sorry, that octopus from that dwarf, sorry, elf, what am I saying? I think, I want to hope that this octopus has been seen a lot more use on things other than that elf, because it's so cool.
So, if you look in the comments, this was Mini Painting 40k originally did the conversion for it, and has done the paint job on it.
Maybe, because, you know, I felt like I'd seen it before. But, oh, so maybe I had seen it before here. Okay, yeah. Man, and like, look at, like, that's some cool sculpt on the face there. Mini Painting 40k.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw their stuff, it pissed me off that every one of their posts finishes with open for commissions. Or at least they used to. Yeah. Anyway. It felt a bit selly, but they do good work. Because I've like featured their Dimacron, and you know I hate Dimacrons, but their Dimacron was just flippin' gorgeous on Warp Shadow.
The Karens will always get on.
Like, look at this friggin' Dimacron. It's all made with plastic models. I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect, but this color scheme is perfect, I would say. This slime and all that is perfect. It's such a cool model. This is what I wish the Dimacron actually looked like. More or less. There's a creepy little eyeball in there? What the hell? Scary. Oh, and that, like, that's what I wish the hair specs looked like. That, like, gribbly maw. Oh, man. Best. Yeah, so if you're not following Mini Painting 40k, definitely go follow Mini Painting 40k, because they've got some good stuff.
The paint job is sublime as well.
Oh, on the oh, I've lost it now.
The model itself, yeah.
Yep, hold on, I'll get back there eventually.
There we go. After seeing the model, I saw that it actually got featured on the Hobby Roundup as well, so...
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing! I'm so happy to hear that. Well, they definitely tagged Warhammer Official. And, oh my god, Savage Orc Guy, Warhammer TV Peachy, Nick Bates. Oh no, this is not Nick Bates. This is not how you get featured. You don't have to do this to get featured. But that is a way to try and stack the deck in your favor.
Yeah.
Also, all the tag. Okay, so yeah. They tagged everyone. Don't, if you want to get featured, don't tag Warhammer Official. They don't give a shit on Instagram. But yeah, Savage Orc Guy, Peachy, Nick Baton, they're probably good people to tag. But the main thing that I tag is just Warhammer Community.
Yeah.
And that's like, I think what they ask you to tag if you want your stuff, if you're open to your stuff being featured.
Yeah.
So
it's
yeah.
Painting Warhammer and Warhammer Community is what they want.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Well, I'm glad to see mini painting. What do we call them? Mini painting 40K stuff got featured. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, I saw this guy today. I love this guy. Non-standard template construct. Also a maker of good shit.
Yeah, I thought as soon as you see the name, you'd be like, yes.
Yes. So non-standard template construct back in November made the most insane kit bash plastic Titan thing I've ever seen in my life. Where the heck is it? Oh no, it's just one picture. This crazy thing made from like 1,000 Tyranid kits. It was epic, and they are still making good stuff, as seen by this latest beefy number for Genestealer. Oh man, so this is an Abominant. I think he's really cool.
Dwarfenage has got to go. Bye-bye.
Bye, Dwarfenage. Thanks for putting up with our shit, and thanks for your sick beat. All right, yeah, so, oh, this is a good pick. Good pick. Also, non-standard template construct made a Crude Boy. Just recently. Ooh. Oh, this is their Biophagus and Familiar. Oh, I wanted to have a few Xenos Cultists scattered throughout the cult, and who better to be meddling with a bit of genetic manipulation than a species who can taste genetic codes? That is smart. And this is a very effective conversion. You got like a Kroot lower jaw on a Genestealer upper head with the visor, and makes sense that there's no quills because Genestealers are bald. So that's kind of cool. And I like that the Familiar is featuring the old school Kroot Hound. Awesome. Oh man.
I was even given feet as well for a normal Genestealer.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's great. Oh man, this is a great conversion.
I love it how they just used a apothecary backpack as well, just to stick it on top.
Oh yeah, and stuck the light on the bottom and like kind of realigned it. Oh yeah, and used the exhaust vents to mount the arms. Oh, this is so cool.
That the whole thing around don't see a bit for what it's meant to be.
Yes. Turn it around, angle. Flip it upside down, put it backwards, attach things to it, because what were we? We were looking at some converted model that used Space Marine vents in like a weird way. I think it was with the Germans. But
yeah, that was last week. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. But that's a really cool use of the vents to like attach arms to them. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man, such a cool conversion. Was that the last one, or did I miss a link?
So that was the last one, but
okay,
I could be cheeky. Wait, yeah, I could be cheeky and go, show off my inquisitorial scale.
All right. Well, you did do all the work. Oh wait, I don't know if I can type your name. Apparently, I just typed a T without even thinking. Okay, you need to send me a link to yours because my keyboard is. Oh, yeah. It's got a mind of its own. Uh-oh.
I'm going to be cheeky. Get my own featured.
Hook me up. Good man.
It's the... only because Peter Hampson just put in the chat, he saw the Genestealer and wanted to get one.
Sorry? What was that?
So Peter Hampson put in the chat, he saw it and wanted to get one for himself.
So yeah, this is for anyone who doesn't know, this is the Inquisitor. Games Workshop made a 54mm board game, 54mm scale miniature game for Inquisitor. Did I say that right? I don't know. It was like a bunch of different Inquisitors fighting with each other, and they made a couple of weird one-off Xenos models. So they made a Kroot model for it at 54 millimeter scale, which is larger than, larger than 40K. And they made a Gene Stealer. So this is the pewter Gene Stealer model from Inquisitor. Wow, damn. I feel like I had the opportunity to buy this model, and I was like, I don't like it enough. The sculpt is kind of rough, but I should have just bought it.
Yeah, it is just the right size for a Patreon. It really does fit in well with the old ones. The only thing I don't like about it is the feet. It's the feet.
Oh, they have hooves?
It's got hooves.
Weird.
It's got hooves. I just don't like that. But
weird. I have a problem with the tail. It looks a bit rough.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shorter tail and everything.
This is not, for those keeping track, this is not standard Tyranid genealogy or aesthetic. Like, it's got vents on its lower legs, but no vents on its upper legs. The vents on the back of the mid leg is good. That's like a standard Gene Stealer thing, but
there's a lot with it. You're a bit like, is this really? But then again, I haven't read the book or it could be something to do with how the Gene Stealers evolved on the planet or anything, because I know they also did hybrids as well. And like upgrade kits so you could change the other models into it. And the problem is now, because the Gene Stealer one is so hard to get, it goes for a ridiculous amount, whereas if you want to get any of the actual Inquisitors, they're pretty cheap comparatively.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm saying like 40 quid is cheap comparatively. When you see the Gene Stealers, it's like double that amount.
Oh, gotcha.
Minimum.
Yep.
So, but also like the models when they first came out, they were like £12-15. So their increase in value isn't as much as some other models.
Yeah, like the Gene Stealer and probably maybe the Kroot as well.
Yeah, I've never seen the Kroot come up, but I think that would go for at least over 100, 150 minimum. But all I've done on this one so far is I base sprayed Caledon green.
Yeah.
Done dry brushing over I think it's Warpstone.
Yeah.
Then Nightshade wash over the skin, and just another lighter dry brush of the lighter green again. Red, I can't remember what the base colour was. I did a dry brush again on top of that, and another oil wash, and then I haven't gone around to pick out the bits again. The blue at the moment is just Cantor blue. I haven't done any highlighting on that. The purple is Xenos purple with Screamer pink highlight on dry brushing, or in some places just done a little bit of picking out on it.
Yeah.
Now I'll wash again, and then like another dry brush on top of it.
Yeah.
And then the teeth is Graveyard Earth, or whatever they're calling the new colour right now. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Nor can I.
It's something. I think it's still Legion Drab. It could be that. I'm not 100% sure, but I still remember in the old colours, so I don't really know.
You keep the old gods. I understand. No, that's awesome, and like definitely a good thing to feature from you, because you're our Tyranid museum keeper.
I'm still trying to wait for 2 to come up that I really want to get.
You're never going to get the Protonid. Give it up.
Oh, it's not the Protonid. I know the Protonid's never going to happen.
It's that weird lictor?
No, it's the Forge World Epic Harridan.
I don't think it was ever released.
I've seen it once on eBay and just thought, why is I going to buy this? If it's a tiny version of it, why would you do it? And then I got into proper getting it. And then the Hormigant bust that Forge World did.
Oh, that one. I remember that one.
Oh, Atelier is going to bed. He's too tired. That's
okay, Atelier. I'm going to bed. It's not even bedtime yet. I'm done. The technical difficulties, the spill in the beer. I'm glad we got together. I'm glad we talked about some June Stealer. But I think what we've learned is that we can't have a creature conference without the Germans, because it just explodes.
The guy just said he actually got one of the Epic Harridan. Was that the Forge World one? it had to be the four-droid one. The
Yeah.
wings. Yeah. So
Oh,
he
so
said he's got one.
he's got a
That's the,
body and a wing. That means you're missing a wing?
could be missing the wing, could be missing the head, the tails.
Oh, I didn't know that was a different piece.
I don't know. I've never seen one like incomplete or just put together. I've seen it put together, but I haven't seen it
In components?
Oh, you've got. Oh, guys, just don't ruin it. I can't.
What?
It's so hard to find. He's saying he's got a metal epic one. I've got a few of those, but a four-droid epic one.
That's amazing if you have it.
Yeah, keep hold of it. Keep hold of it.
Yeah, don't like slap it into a conversion or something. Well, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Do it if you want, but know that it's limited.
Thompson body with attached head, tail, 2 wings plus talon.
Oh, so you're missing one wing and some talons? Talons are not huge, but the wing. Oof.
He almost did years ago turn into one.
Let's see if I can find it. Forge. Oh, I forgot I have a busted keyboard. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah, we did share it the other week when I talked about it before as well.
Can you send me a link to it?
Yeah, I'll try and find one.
I can do this. I cannot do this.
So,
God damn!
So my question that I was going to ask if we actually got into screen proper was
Wait,
about Warhammer
here's my
Plus.
keyboard. See all those Y's? Oh, now it's typing R when I type Y. That's good. That's amazing. Why does it type R when I type Y? Oh my god. Ah, I'm broken! Okay, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, oh I hate my life.
Is that the... Yeah, that's
Sorry.
it there. Let me just copy that. I don't want to do birth point. Open image in new tab. There we go. There's Control C.
So Bargaze is saying that they almost used the Caledon for conversions. So many old things I had bought for conversions that now I can't bring myself to touch. Like I made a death wheel for Epic with old metal Warhound guns. Would never do that again. I bought some old pewter Epic. I think a Caledon. Not a Caledon. A Hierophant and a Hairduel. Back when they were basically the same thing. Because I wanted to use them to like make. I think I wanted to make like. Oh, I wanted to copy Tyson Koch's conversion of a Carnifex Gun Beast, where he mounted like the bodies from the old Epic Hairduel on each side with like the weird little tail, and then slapped like I think it was a Biovore cannon on it, and I wanted to make that, but now like I haven't touched those because I didn't do the conversion, but now I don't want to use it for any conversion because I have like complete metal Biotitans.
Yeah,
So you sent it through, but it came through as I can't see it. Can you send me a link to it? It came up as like a piece of poo.
Because I've just copied, like I've opened it up as like it's just the image of the tab, so you don't have to get all the background stuff from.
I don't know. Can you just send me a link to the tab? Because it's Discord is not happy.
All right, I'll go to the Google search then.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, why did it come as poop? Yeah.
Oh, you saw the poop. Okay, good.
Yeah, I see it on my side.
Ooh.
So.
Oh my god, worth points? You know you've got a collector's item when?
What?
This is some website. I actually discovered this today because I was looking at fountain pens, like an old ancient fountain pen. It's called Worth Point, and I think it tells you how much like rare things are worth.
Yeah, I haven't even thought. I've seen it. I was like, oh, you could start a free trial. Like,
yeah, it's like I will tell you how much this is worth if you start a free trial. It's like, okay, no thanks. So it looks like we've got a lower jaw piece, we've got a tail piece, we've got 2 arm pieces, 2 wing pieces, and 2 claws.
So it's just like a scaled down version of the normal Harridan. Because that's how the normal Harridan just comes. You just...
Ah, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Bargaze, I feel that. Like a lot of Sherman Bishop did a lot of converting with the classic metal biotitans, so I can see that being an inspiration for using them for your own conversions. But yeah, I've got them in their polystyrene boxes as well, inside their cardboard boxes. There you go.
So I was going to ask about Warhammer Plus. So,
oh yeah, what was your question?
So, obviously now, apart from the models that are going to get released, because obviously, if you get it, you pay, if you go for the year subscription in the UK, you're paying 50 quid, but then you're getting a £25 model back. So technically, you're only going to be spending 25 if you only get one of the models. Taking that side out of it, do you think it's still worth it? For me, because of the backlog of all the old publications that they could potentially put in there, I think it is worth it.
But they've only said they're going back as far as year 2000, right? Oh no, wait, was it to 2020 for the
So
White Dwarfs, right?
The first bit getting uploaded is going to be the 2020 set of White Dwarf magazines, but they are going to go back like every week. They're going to have more put onto it and stuff.
Yeah.
And even in like because I scroll on the page they've announced it on, they actually have more information, show some of the other things that are going to potentially go onto the site for it. I'm just trying to load it up just to get the right words for it. But what I don't like is they're doing the whole... They're showing the preview streams and everything slowly, but it's like... If they had said what was going to be on Warhammer Plus in the first place when they announced it, I don't think they would have got as much backlash to it.
Well, no, I think what happened is they didn't know it was going to be on Warhammer Plus when they first announced it. I think they were still working on it. Like, that's the only reason I can think that they wouldn't, like, tell you right away. Or maybe they're just trying to build the hype. I don't know. But, I'm not going to lie. I had zero interest in Warhammer Plus. Actually, zero. I was like, nope. Not going to do it. And then they showed that Vindicare Assassin, and I'm like, I am doing this goddamn thing now. I need that model in my life. And, as you said, it's the cost that Games Workshop would charge you pretty much for that. Well, I feel like you said in the UK, that doesn't make sense. I feel like in the US it's like $59 American.
Yeah, so it's the cost of what 10 months would be, but you get 12 months. So you're paying 10 months and you're getting 12 months out of it.
Mm-hmm. So in Canada, like I guess $60 American, it's probably going to be, I should actually think about Canadian. Because I looked at like the $60 American and I was like, that Vindicare Assassin, if that came out, they would sell that for $50 Canadian. But like probably United States, they're probably going to sell it for like 40. So means Warhammer Plus in Canada is probably going to go for like $69.99. God, if we're unlucky, maybe $79.99. Which is a lot to pay for one model. I really like that model. I love that model. It reminds me of like that. There's that classic piece of Vindicare art where it's like a Vindicare like hiding out in the upper part of a building and like shooting out. It looks bang on that for me, and I really love that. So I'm going to be hard pressed to not get it just to get that Vindicare. And as I think who said it? Was it Bargaze or Tom Wilson? Bargaze said, I will give Warhammer Plus a year and see how it resolves. I think that I could justify paying for a year of it to get that cool Vindicare model. And then Tom Wilson, it's not the same, but have you had a look at 3D printing? Oh okay, never mind.
But yeah. It's... I can understand for the 3D printing, Tom, but it's more of having the actual model that was released. It has that little bit of a difference to it, rather than someone's got the file, shrunk it down or whatever, and it put it on. It's just, for me, it's just having the actual model is a bit more different.
Yeah, I get that. You people are crazy. Like I have a Forge Worlds Trigon because Darth Bob doesn't like having a recast, so he sent it to me. So like I
Yeah.
get that like collectors are like I need to have the real thing, but also yeah, you can't always get the real. If someone could get me a recast of the Protonid, I'd probably do it.
Yeah. So I've just got the website up. So they said they're going to have find lore sections from past publications, and at launch have titles such as Gathering Storm, Sanctus Reach series, so that you catch up on major events that led to the era Indomitus. So the books they don't even publish anymore, like the Gathering Storm and all the other ones, you'll still be able to get that. Same
That's pretty
for
cool.
Age of Sigmar, and they said they're going to be more book stories and White Dwarf issues will be added to the Warhammer Vault every week, so it'll have everything you need be a certified Warhammer lore master. But the bit that I don't think is great for it is the lore master section they're doing, because you've got YouTubers already who do that,
Yeah, I was worried about that. I'm like, how is that gonna play?
but they're going like, oh, they'll be able to go, well, we know certain things that you haven't been told yet, so we're going to throw this little tiny bit of information that they won't have access to.
I was
And
actually wondering if
goes
they
to
were
them.
gonna somehow collaborate with the people who are already doing lore on Instagram, on YouTube.
I don't know, because they even called them, like, when they're on the stream, they called them like the genuine lore masters and stuff.
I don't
But
know. If they were smart, they would just hire those guys to do that work for them, so they don't have to do it in house. But then
yeah,
I guess they have to like
they,
check everything they do.
yeah,
So Bargay said that I've wasted more than 50 quid on less content before, so a year's worth of animations as well as packaging the army builders and other stuff is probably worth a punt. I don't think it's going to be a year's worth of animation. I think they're going to give us like I think people are going to buy into this and they're going to get like one episode and then they're going to release like one episode every 2 to 3. Didn't they say that? We're going to release one episode every 2 to 3 weeks.
let me
So
check. It's in the animation
I think in
section.
the end, it's not going to be a year's worth of animation. I think it's going to be a few hours worth of animation, just stretched over a year.
Yeah, new animations are set to arrive almost every Wednesday. Um,
Almost every Wednesday. Tom Wilson, I
but
think I'll sign up, but I think the problem is
it's
still that it's only attractive to existing collectors. True, you're not going to get anyone new on it.
yeah,
Brett Evans, the
um,
Warhammer Plus model would be like $100 here in Oz. The normal Vindicare is 60. Yeah, it's similar in Canada, I think. Dwarfenage, go home. You said you were leaving.
like when the Astartes came out, it was like 2 minute clips, and it took him ages to get it done. I know they've brought him in house to have more support for it, but if the clips are going to be like 2 minutes, it's not going to be as justified for it. But we don't know what's going to be on at launch. We don't know how long the bits are going to be. If it's
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah,
like
basically, they had to do those models because they have nothing else to show us. Like, you're
yeah.
buying in blind. I guess
But
you,
also,
you see the app, you see, like, the publications and stuff, you know that stuff, but
I was going to say the app, because even you get the app for free, so you're saving, even technically you're saving money by getting it through that way instead of having the app. And I'm more likely to try out the app with the subscription, knowing that if I go like, you know what, I don't like the app at all. I'm not really. I haven't just paid out the money in the first place for it, and then found out I don't like it.
yeah.
Especially as I've heard a lot of few people at the app going like, "Oh, you don't get the codex stuff for free. You have to buy your codex and put your scan through." And if
That's a good
someone,
question. I'm wondering if, like, if you sign up for Warhammer Plus, if you get all the codexes for free, or if you still have to buy them and scan it, because that's a bit of a scam.
yeah, because some people will just buy a codex, scan it, and then sell it on to someone else.
Smart.
And if it is smart, but if you're the one person who's now going to get Warhammer Plus, get the app, and then you've bought a codex second hand, and go like, oh, okay, cool. And then it turns out that your person's already scanned your codex through,
If I was buying a codex secondhand, I would assume the person had scanned it.
Yeah.
I would buy it secondhand because I just want the paper copy. Okay, question. So Dwarfenage said that he saw Old Guard 5th edition, except he said Caledon Hunters. Do you remember this?
Wait, what?
Caledons or something? Tribal Guard? That sounds like Imperial Guard to me. Do you know anything about this?
I'm gonna quickly Google because I don't have a clue. Where's my Google foo?
Bargast is saying he doesn't love YouTube lore masters. I don't really care about lore. Every so often I'll dip into them. I find it interesting to learn about Necron stuff. But I'm not that passionate about them.
Yeah, I can understand that. Nick, you still there?
Yeah. I'm just trying to read these comments and understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah. Because I think with certain certain people on YouTube, we're mentioning no names. Some of them it's stupid, and other ones are more of if you've watched Oculus Imperialis, he actually does it from the perspective of in-universe, which I kind of actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
And then
I've never watched his stuff. He lives in my city, and I've met him, but I never watched his stuff.
I actually quite enjoy his stuff, but you got other ones you're just yeah, I've tried to, and I just don't enjoy it as much. And then, oh, okay, I see the Caledon Hunters.
Can you send me a link?
Yeah, I'm just getting. Okay, you're going to go to Pinterest.
Actually, no. The worst.
Actually, no. I'm going to get the Google results, and then you can go from there.
Sweet. Thanks.
Then you don't have to actually go onto Pinterest for it.
Then I don't have to use my busted fucking keyboard.
Yeah, you should just click, make the image larger.
Well, why didn't it open? That's weird. Hold on.
Don't tell me you've got another poop link.
No, it's working.
Yay.
Slowly. It's opening twice. These look like conversions.
Dark Ice has explained it. He goes, I might be a lore psychopath, hence why it winds me up.
Yeah.
We know you love your lore. When someone else gets it wrong, it does get a bit annoying.
So, Caledon Hunters look like people just converting Chaos... What are they called? Are they called Reavers? Everything's called a Reaver. Chaos Reavers into Guard. So what were you wondering about these Dwarfenage? You'd not really seen them, or...?
Let me see. Oh, I've never seen... So he's saying he's seen the bit on Pinterest, I think in the bit you've got up right now, and he's never seen any conversions for it at their tribal. It seemed like they're from a feral world.
But didn't you just... Isn't the link above just a conversion?
Yeah, the one above the Deviant Arm one is a conversion, but he's saying he's never seen any.
Oh, okay. Well, we just found some for you. There you go, buddy. Oh man, I'm feeling super uninspired. Oh, I can just do filler bullshit. That's what I'll do.
We managed to.
What's that?
Was it looking at the time of the stream? These would normally be coming up to what, an hour 45, an hour 30 into the stream, hour 40 into the stream or something like that.
Yeah, but then we had the busted part at the beginning.
But this is like normal time you get into the sculpting and stuff anyway.
God, the stream kills me. Well, thank you all for having the patience to stick with us through the technical bullshit. Fortunately, I think I have another keyboard, but it makes me sad that I probably ruined this one. Oh, so now we're talking about how to convert Caledon hunters. Yeah, you could do iron golems for him.
Well, it looks like the one we've got on some streamers have used either dark elf corsairs or high elf infantry models.
The bottoms, yeah.
And stuck on marauder heads, and then just giving it Catachan arms.
Always those big, beefy Catachan arms.
Wolverine's just gone.
I saw. Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
But Barker said, get some WD-40 and dry electrical cleaner or something similar, and that might be able to clean out the...
Oh, it's too late now. I've just kind of like left it in there. WD-40? Really?
Yeah, because you get rid of the stickiness.
Oh. I didn't know if that would just mess it up further. Yeah, I don't know how to clean this shit. I feel like I should have like cleaner and put it in there right now, but I don't have any of that stuff. So I don't know if you can use dry electrical cleaner once things have dried. So if you have tips, that would be... Alcohol? Wait, are you trashing me, Dwarfenage? Are you trolling me? Will that destroy it? Will it explode? Will that work?
Not the lubricant. You know, if
oh, it's WD-40 dry electrical cleaner. That's what it's called. Shit, okay.
You know, if Symbiote Joe was here, he'd be taking the absolute mick.
Yeah, Symbiote Joe is missing a golden opportunity right here. That poor lad.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in the stream chats for a little bit.
Maybe he's got some stuff going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, why am I getting... I'm getting spam calls from the Red Cross.
How did they get your number? Something strange.
From when I gave them blood? I don't know. Oh, wait, that's not right. Okay. I should probably do some sculpting. I don't know if it's going to be interesting to watch. If you want to hang around... If people want to hang around and talk some shit, I need to get some... hobby streak in, so I might as well do this now, but I'm not going to be doing anything exciting, I'm telling you now. And Flynn, if you have to go, you let me know.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you had that question about Warhammer Plus, because I was thinking that we should talk about that on the chat because of like the models. I'm curious, anyone who's still here, who's still in the chat, if you were to get Warhammer Plus, or if you could choose to have one model gifted to you, which would you pick? Would you pick the Vindicare Assassin in the Sister of Battle Terrain, or would you pick the Orruk Warboss? Place your bets now.
I'll say mine once we've had a few people from chat give their answers.
Sounds good.
So Dwarfenage is the Orc.
Yep. Who else?
He's the only one to say something so far.
Yep. Oh, I meant, what are other people thinking?
Barkheist is a Vindicare.
Yep.
I don't think we've got anyone else.
Peter Hampson's here. Peter, come on. Which one do you want?
There's 12 people watching, including me. So there's 11 people.
I hear we have 10 concurrent viewers. Come on, people.
Yeah. Borneo has gone for the Vindicare as well.
There we go. So what are we at? That's 4? 3?
2-1 the Vindicare.
Oh.
Tom Wilson would go for the Assassin if you only have one. Brett Evans, he has no use of the Vindicare but could use the York, but the Assassin is super cool.
So pick one, Brett. Come on.
Pick one. Peter Hansen is torn. I don't think I'd get more use out of the Vindicare, but I like the York more. Probably the Vindicare for conversion potential. I think you can actually take the Vindicare's Assassins on their own now and it doesn't affect the whole battle line. But also, it's a cooler looking model.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everyone. Although Brett hasn't really answered the question.
Yeah. Latium has gone, idea, give me my Nexus blue armor instead of the Quicksilver.
You got Lathian's answer before I did. What the hell?
might. You're gonna have to explain that one. And Brett has gone probably the Vindicator just for the terrain.
That is a good choice.
I've already seen someone say like, "Oh, just getting that
Well,
statue bit
it
and
very
sticking
much
it
looks
on
like
a."
the Vindicare like slots into the terrain. Like when you look at
Yeah,
the back of it, there's like a weird thing going on there that makes it look like it's not. It's almost like it's on a base that like goes in there or something.
yeah. I think that is going to be a removable base.
Yep. All right, what are you saying, man? Now that everyone's got their votes in.
It's the Vindicator assassin.
Of
It has
course,
to
it's
be.
the Vindicare.
Aside from the fact of I don't have an Age of Sigmar or army, but I do have a destruction one with the giants, it has to be the Vindicator. Like, it will let go nicely with the others in my collection, and also my Inquisition force I have of many classicans. But it's the whole idea around it. My thinking of it with these models are obviously you're going to be able to buy another one afterwards, but are they going to be limiting the Vindicator and the Orc to one per subscription? Or
See, that's what I was
are they
wondering about because they said that from the wording of it, it sounds like you can choose one and then you can buy the other.
yeah, but it's how many of the other can you buy?
I
Could I
think
ever going to
one.
buy? Yeah,
For some
yeah,
reason,
they haven't.
I thought the way I read it, it sounded like it was one.
They
Because
haven't.
otherwise, that would be foolish. Because like, sure, they would make a bunch of money, but they would eliminate their limitedness. They would just like invite in the scalpers to make
Yeah,
shitloads of
that's
money on them.
exactly. Just thinking, it's just like I can understand it if it. Say you live with another hobbyist, like your partner or your flatmate or something. You're you're both not going to spend uh, buy two sets of subscriptions when you can do with one
Yeah.
because you're living in the same house. You're going to watch on the same TV. You'll get the same stuff together. Get the same law stuff together. It makes no sense to pay for two subscriptions. So if they're going to limit it to one per person, one per subscription, the other person who's using the subscription with you because they live with you is going to miss out on it. Which
Yeah,
is
they got to buy their own subscription. This is Warhammer, baby.
so yeah. So Brett Evans gone. Yeah, it's going to be one of those things where you scribe and get the model in the next year or two. Yeah. So they've actually said you subscribe to the model, you subscribe, then a year after at the anniversary of your subscription, you'll get the model.
Which is smart because otherwise
Which
everyone
is
would get their model and cancel.
exactly.
Like they can't do it any
And
other way.
and then the other way of it is if you've actually got the app already, after 9 months of having the Warhammer Plus subscription, you'll get the model then. Because
So
they've actually said that to reward people who already have the app because well, you're going to get the app as part of the Warhammer Plus.
so chatting with some folks on Instagram, I can't remember who it was, but someone was like, surely if you pay a year in advance, they could just send you the model immediately.
But then
Um,
again, you could cancel it and they might refund you for any time you haven't used of it
well,
if
I
you decide to
guess
cancel early.
yeah, I guess that's the argument for not doing it that way. But
But I have a theory that it could be one of those. So yeah, you've got the exclusive model here, but we've got loads of these, and in a year's time, everyone else is going to be able to buy them, and it's just going to be of a well. If they do that,
oh, you
people are going
think
to. What's the
so?
point of
Well, if they do that, then they're gonna
yeah,
shoot themselves in the foot. People are gonna be like, well, why would I bother subscribing if I can just buy this later? I don't think they're gonna do that. Have they done that with any of like the exclusive models that they've released so far, where they're just like sure with the models that come in those like boxes, army boxes, whatever, they show those later, but like the exclusive ones that you can only get at events in such and such a year, have they ever just like up and sold those after? I don't think
yes, but
so.
they've only done it once because of the pandemic.
Oh, because people couldn't make it to the event.
Exactly. So the Lieutenant Amelius, that's the only time they've ever done it where you can buy him separately
Okay.
because it was people aren't able to make the event. we're going to make it easier for
Was
people
that
to be able to
horrible Terminator?
No, it was the Primaris Lieutenant that has his
Sorry, I
helmet.
stopped listening after you said Primaris.
Yeah, but basically that's what it was, and they sold it afterwards. The one I'm actually quite surprised they haven't done it for is the Katachan Colonel, the one that they gave out to local gaming stores and
Yes.
let them set the price for it or do whatever they wanted to. So I'm quite surprised they haven't actually gone and got him released.
They're probably going to release him with the new Catachan wave. I think it's
I
coming.
kind of understand why they won't do it.
Because it would invalidate the thing they gave to the stores?
Exactly, because some stores could be doing a raffle for it and everything else, and then it's to help, because it was to help to get the stores keep going and getting sold at the same price. And it makes sense. So I managed to get my hands on one through eBay, but I waited like about a good 4 months after they released it.
Yeah.
Just so the price would go down a lot more.
Yeah.
Because it was changing hands at like when it first came out about £200 and stuff
yeah,
like that.
it looked like it was really high.
So I can understand it and stuff, but it was you're a local gaming store and you've got your model and you're selling it for that amount, but then the counterpoint to it is if I can sell this model for this amount, I can at least pay someone's wages, or I can keep my store open.
I don't think it was the store selling it for that amount. I think it was someone who went in and bought it from the store for a normal amount and then went and resold it.
Oh no, some of these were on the eBay from the official shops for these places selling it for that high.
Interesting.
So I kind of stuck that bit, but yeah, you got the scalpers that managed to get in and then just sell it off for that amount. It's like, no, that's just not fair.
Well, yeah, this is Warhammer, baby. It's gonna happen. Every one of those Black Library books that gets released, and everyone always belly aches, and it's like, well, it's gonna be the same thing every time. Always is.
Oh, like the Gaunt's Ghost ones. Managed to get my hands on one of those.
I have no idea. I don't do Black Library, but every time a Black Library limited edition comes out, everyone complains.
Yes. Also, the Horus Heresy one's the worst for it.
Yes, those ones are the ones that I hear about. Siege of Terra, I don't know. What's going on in the chat?
So, Peter Hans has gone, speaking of the assassins, I have to be honest, the plastic Cluxus is the biggest upgrade over its predecessor ever. It really he didn't like the metal one, but the plastic one is his favorite of the four.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
Yeah.
I feel like the weakest one for me is the Eversor. It's just kind of okay. But I think I've just always loved the Eversor, so I wanted something epic. But
the Eversor, if you look at all four of them, the Eversor is the funniest one because it's. Have you seen the meme of it's where how each of the assassins do their job?
No.
All right, I'm gonna try and find it and send it, but it's quite funny for it.
I still remember, because second edition, I played against people who were Imperial. They had assassins. And then when they introduced the Calexis, I remember feeling like the world had, stood on its head. I'm like, there's another assassin? What? And they're like, it destroys your soul. It's like, holy shit.
Why does it have to be? Every time you find something, it's on Pinterest.
Because Pinterest has got a good algorithm for that.
Yeah, it's just annoying. I just want the image, nothing else. But while I'm waiting for this to load up so I can just get the image, Dwarfinish has gone. GW loves scalpers. I'm surprised they aren't catering to scalpers. They don't do. GW doesn't do refunds. You just cancel resubbing typically. I really wanted. Okay, I think it's a lot of responses. A few things we said.
Yeah.
And saying that the Liber Xenologist was too difficult to get.
They did say that's coming back. When they released it, they're like, this will be released again soon. But they didn't say when.
Like, you never know when something's going to come back or anything.
Yeah.
When I've seen it on, there we go. This link should work. On the actual workshop store, that the dossier, the Gonsko's dossier, is on temporarily out of stock.
Yeah. Is that the thing that gives you the rules for them?
No, you get the rules when you actually get the models.
Oh, okay.
But
which isn't 6 months? 6 months apparently.
Yeah, I got mine straight away. Mine came last week.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Because like I heard some people who were ordering, like they were being told they were going to arrive. Oh, that might be like the Xenology book, because it took a month to get to me, but people in the UK got it right away.
Yeah, so it happened with my brother when he bought Uriel Ventress, the Ultramarine character. Some people, he bought it the same day as everyone else, but he got his one 8 months later than everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's just weird stock stuff happening.
Get put in the queue of getting dispatched.
Yeah.
So I've sent the image on the Discord to you.
Okay, one sec. Doko.
Latina said like he's arrived today. They've done it in release waves, so people who order in each wave get it. Peter Hamzon has just shouted about one of the ones that was a limited edition model, Harry the Hammer, with the 25th anniversary for Warhammer Fantasy.
Harry the Hammer.
So I remember going up to get it because the year, I think before or the year of it, my closest Games Workshop store had closed, so I had to go to another one, and I forgot my pass, so I could get on the train, so I had to go home, grab it, and go. Because we were leaving early enough to get in because they only had a limited number, and so I just sent my brother ahead of me to hopefully be able to secure one. We managed to get one.
Yeah.
Because we both wanted to get one, but we managed to get one because they only had a certain number in store and they weren't getting any restocked for it at all. It was just for that weekend. And I don't think I've ever seen one on eBay in a good condition.
Wait, is that the like Sigmar guy or no?
So Harry the Hammer used to be the face of Citadel Miniatures years ago. So if you ever see at the box of the Citadel Miniatures, the guy on there with the hammer and everything, way before they did like Age of Sigmar and everything. So old.
Can you send me a picture?
That is the next thing on my list to do while I try and find something for Peter Hansen.
So when did the Harry the Hammer, when did that come out though?
Okay, I've got to figure that out because it's quite a few years back.
Because I don't remember this at all.
Most likely someone in chat will know the exact time frame because I cannot find it from my life of me. I think it had to be around about 2007, 2008, I think.
Oh, I was kind of like not in the hobby at that point. Oh no, I was. Yeah. Wait, that's a lie. I don't know.
Painted, it's in the box. There's someone missing a bit of it because I know that they would go for a fair bit more.
So you have one?
Yes. It is in pieces because it is falling apart because timings and everything. Alright.
Man, how complicated is this model?
the base is more complicated than anything because it's just all metal pieces that you put together and then you get them standing on top.
Yeah.
And because it's all metal, the bonds will go over time.
Yeah.
Get rid of what's new.
Well, you didn't pin it? Come on, buddy.
This is before well, because my brother bought it.
Yeah.
Didn't do the pin. He doesn't have the patience, to put it one way.
Yeah.
So he'd never get me to pin anything, and I was like, if you're doing the model, you're doing it yourself. And he's like, okay, I'm not doing it. Because it had like the little ball joints and stuff into it, so like
Yeah.
you'd have to. Those joints were never brilliant because you could have one piece that all expanded too much, or the ball joint didn't cool enough, so it doesn't stick. It doesn't have like the flush feel on it.
Yep.
So that's part of the reason with it. I've just sent the
Thanks.
the Google search for it. Well, I go and try and find a decent one on eBay.
Oh, that guy used to be the logo for Games Workshop?
It was on one of these one of the boxes.
Oh, I remember this thing. I was never really interested, but I feel like, didn't I get an alternate version of this where it's like some chaos dude holding up a hammer, but he's not on the giant base? I think it was a Games Day miniature, but maybe it's not the same guy.
Peter, I found one for £55 with an offer on it. If you want, I can send the link to you.
I don't see the Duck of Chaos. I was told there'd be a Duck of Chaos.
Duck of Chaos?
I thought someone said he was standing on the Duck of Chaos.
Oh. He's just at this pile of everything he's standing on.
The pile of everything is a bit much. Like, what's the point of the pile of everything?
Yeah.
That's a nice model.
So he's on the... Okay, everything's just loaded in now for me with all the comments. He was on the original Warhammer rulebook cover, smashing a skeleton. He was stepping on the Duck of Chaos from Tom Wilson. He also appeared in the 7th edition rulebook on the very first page in his classic skeleton smashing artwork. His name is Harold Hammerstorm. The metal release model has a really complex base for the spears and stuff.
Yep, I see that.
Pete Adams has gone like you can't justify that much at the moment. Yeah, I can understand what you mean, Peter. I've had to pull myself back from spending anything this month because
I've actually diverted my Warhammer budget to building a garden/patio. Yeah.
Have you still got enough money left over for the other thing?
I will have to find enough money for the other thing because you were so darling as to find it for me. So there's no argument there. I got to do that.
Yeah. I just hope you're able to win it.
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Unless there are some deep-pocketed people out there who are fighting me for it. And like you said, it's misspelled, so.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
I'm not saying it on stream just in case.
Don't do it!
Tries to
no competition!
Just like when I had the...
yeah. Don't send it to him, send it to me!
No, it was the Space Fleet Nick models. So I was like, I am not telling anyone because I know someone else in the chat might go, ooh, I want them as well. I'm like, I don't want to pay more than I want to.
Yeah, I get it.
Because what happened is, because I won the first few bids on some of them.
Yeah.
Other people just dropped off from bidding because they were like, well, I don't want to buy just one or two for that aren't going to come up that often.
Yeah.
And just like, the rest of them just went for cheaper and cheaper and cheaper for them all. And I was like, yes. But when it's like this thing.
Well, I don't know. I don't know who's out there, and I don't know what they're willing to spend on it.
You can let me know if you do get it.
I'll let you know, of course. Come on. You found it for me. How am I not going to let you know?
I will be asleep at that time, that's why.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, is it that late? Okay, yeah.
It's more for your time more than my time.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I better get it. If I don't get it, I'm going to be pissed. I'm not going to nickel and dime it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. To pick it, Hampson said he somehow managed to assemble a penitent engine without pinning anything at all.
What? Witchcraft.
No, it is a pretty straightforward model, actually. I built 3 of them without.
This is the metal one we're talking, right?
Yeah. The only time I had to pin it was when because the super glue I used wasn't really the best super glue, and being young, what was it? Like,
Oh, dude, we were all young and stupid when we were using super glue to assemble models. Don't worry.
No, 12 or 13. It was, it's fallen off the bit, put more super glue into
Exactly.
it.
This is how you build models.
No, but the gap between the ball and the socket and the actual glue was just, there was glue, and then you had the bit fit into the glue that it was around it, so it didn't actually go straight back metal to metal.
Of course. This is how I built all my pewter Tyranids in 2nd edition. Just add more glue.
And then after that, it was just like straightforward. I didn't need to pit. I knew how to build it, and I put it into easier poses so it actually balanced better.
Yeah.
So it was no needing to pin it. Oh, Thomas got. Oh no, it is his boot is the Duck of Chaos of the heavy metal paint is painted an eye on his boot. Ah, okay. Basically, they painted an eye on his boot, and so they call it the Duck of Chaos.
Nice. Sounds like the random eyes on Tyranids.
Yeah, Dark Ice has gone a real challenge. A Trish Morrison bloodthirster metal wings without pinning. Oh. You go through it, there's so many like limited edition models which you just go at the time you'd be like,
yeah,
oh, no, I'm not interested in it, and then it could even be like a month later or something. You go like, oh, I wish I got it now, and then
oh yeah, that's Sister of Battle, the really awesome one, not the John Blanche Barfy one, but the one that they did very shortly after they re-released Sisters of Battle in plastic.
The arm stretched out one.
Yes, I should have got that.
So she and the Terminator at the time were meant to be for the.
God, that Terminator is horrible.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. I've got one.
Why? Do not encourage Games Workshop to make horrible models like that.
Because the proportions are all wrong. I just like it.
Oh God. Listen, normal Terminator proportions are wrong. If you want that, get a nice model that has wrong proportions, not a hideous one.
That is so.
Sorry, you said her and the Terminator were meant to be what?
The event models.
Okay. No, I think the Terminator was meant to be, but not her. I think she was separate.
Either the Terminator was, or they both were, or one of them was meant to be like the store birthday model.
Oh, okay.
So it was one of the things, and obviously no one could go to the shop, the stores and stuff.
Yep. Speaking of store birthday models, I love that hunched over Necron dude.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, our store birthday hasn't come up yet, but I want to get one. The stores in our area realized that all their birthdays were like within a week of each other, and they're like, yeah, let's redistribute our birthdays.
The way they did it for here in the UK was all our stores could open again, so we're doing this for the store birthday instead.
Oh, okay.
So I've even spoken to one of the store managers, and they don't know what's going to happen for their actual birthday when it comes up in a few months.
Yep.
Are they going to be getting the exact same stuff back? Are they going to be having a different model again, or are they even going to celebrate the store birthdays this year and as normal? Not because of restrictions, or it's like, well, you've already done the one celebration. Are we really going to want you guys to do a second celebration where people aren't really want to buy the model because it's the same one that we released earlier in the year?
Yeah.
So they're all, I think, figuring that out at the moment.
Yep.
Trying to see if anyone else has got anything to ask.
Is anyone alive in the comments?
Is anyone there? Brilliant. Tom Wilson, thank you for saying it. I hated what they did with the male limited Catachan model last year. Do you mean the
The,
Colonel? We
I
did
think
talk
so.
about
That's
that.
the male, because the female you could order
Yeah,
the lady, the Ripper Jackson, whatever model.
Sergeant Ripper Jackson. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I got 2 of her because she was so cool. Because I want to get that lictor off her base and make an actual lictor out of it.
yeah. Just
So he probably means the Colonel, I guess, the guy who's been ripped out of Predator.
yeah. Apollo Creed.
Was that Apollo Creed? Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark Ice has just gone here to wonder if you ever get the rest of the Lictor.
It'll be on a
They
different Caledon base.
they designed them, but they haven't done anything else with them.
Well, didn't someone notice that like one of the Bliss Barb for the Slaanesh Bliss Barb archers, one of their arrows was on. It was in like some other weird model. Like it was like on the base of some model that came out a year before. Like kind of a nod to like, hey, we were playing these a while ago. So I'm hoping they're doing that with like the nid bits on bases and shit.
Yeah, just hopefully there's something coming. But my thing is, because obviously there's codex creep every single edition. Like,
yeah,
you want the armies that get released later down the line are so much more stronger because they've written them for the edition. They've also started to write them for the next edition. So that's why you see Marines always get 2 releases in edition, because we need to balance them up with everything else.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the power armor boys would get sad.
Yeah.
So if that happens with NIDS, I think it would be a good thing, because it will be NIDS are going to be a stronger faction. More people are going to want to play them, and everything else. Because you see it with Orcs, they got some better rules. More people wanted to play them, and it's more of a base going. We need new sculpts. And then they'll eventually get around to it. But
yeah,
don't know just yet. But
well, we've talked about this before. The nid kits are a little dated, but I think we are still very lucky to have kits that are as interchangeable as they are. And we are some of the only remaining multi-part kits of any range. So careful what you wish for. Because you might get new nid kits and you might lose like the ball and socket joint multi-kit interchangeability of them in lieu of like monopose. And like I don't hate monopose, but I'm just saying that if you hate monopose, you should love the current Tyranid models.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and I also believe that the longer we wait for Tyranids, the better they're going to be. So I'd rather, because they already showed us what rough Tyranids look like with the everything in those releases other than the Zoanthropes, like the big models, the Tyrant Guard, like they were all kind of rough and like low detail sculpts other than the Zoanthropes. I guess the Venomthropes were okay. So I don't want more of that. Like I will wait for high quality CAD designed amazing Tyranids.
Yeah. It's also with the. You've seen what is it? It's not Galfor, but it's the new Word Bearers model they've done for Horus Heresy.
Oh, the one they just showed?
Yeah.
I hadn't looked at it that closely, but someone posted it somewhere and I thought it looked cool.
What was that?
Someone posted it somewhere and I thought it looked cool. I have not looked at it closely.
Yeah. So I've looked at the wings. Very, very much Tyranid-esque wings.
Oh yeah? So and maybe that weird tail is a Chaos Demon.
Yeah.
From the Rumor Engine?
So I was thinking like that. I think I saw those wings in a Rumor Engine.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but it's like they've got this stuff there that is very similar. Just why won't we get some new ones?
Because they're too busy using it all for chaos.
Yeah. Pete Hanscott, holy hell, I just realised, did that Redemptor Dreadnought under her foot get hydraulic pressed?
No. I heated it up with a heat gun. Hot tip, when you're heating up something with a heat gun to like melt it like this, I started heating up on the outside, and that's why you get like melted shit here. Bad idea. Cut the back off, heat it from the inside. And then all this gets melted, but you don't see it. And then you just like, I literally just put her on top of it and smushed it down. She was the hydraulic press. I didn't do anything fancy. Yeah, he got hydraulic pressed. I guess she was living up to her name as a dominatrix.
These puns don't get any better, do they?
No. Oh, actually, fun. Hold on. Let me do this before I forget. Come on, you little bastard. Fun fact, I don't know if people saw this in like my other posts. I added pilot bits to the Dreadnought. So I got like a leg sticking out here. I got another leg sticking out here. There's like a little arm sticking out here. So it's like she broke the containment on the pilot's cockpit. And like the emaciated Space Marine is pouring out.
You're going to be sad to let this one go, aren't you?
What? Oh, the model? Yeah, I don't know. Partially because I'm really proud of it, but also I've been working on it for a damn long time. So I kind of want to be done. I just need to make sure I take 1,000 pictures of it, because if I don't, I'm going to really regret that.
Yeah.
If I'm just like, I need to be done with it, put it in the mail.
Have you got a rotating stand?
I have one not this big.
You can just put like a dinner plate on it and then stick
I don't know. It's like small and like quote unquote solar powered. It has whatever those photo whatever cells. So I don't know how well it's going to work, but I can try. The dinner plate may block all the light, and the motor may not be strong enough to turn something so large, but I can try.
There's quite a few comments from Barcase about the old, about the knits gaunts and everything. So his worry for the new kits is them dumping gaunts and gants, the termagants and homagants, but with new boys and warriors, I'm suddenly hopeful they could refresh them, and even if they are monopose, and to be honest, they basically are monopose at the moment.
They are, yes, with posable arms.
2 arms and heads with limited range, not exactly scintillating variety.
Yep, you're right.
I saw this having like many NID players literally just disassemble or gaunt into component limbs just to change a pose.
Yep.
I don't think they put. So for me, monopose plastic gaunts Jesus makes very little difference. He'd still be sorting them up for the conversions doing against plastic, as long as it isn't as brittle shape they use for Space Hulk Gene Stealers.
That plastic was different?
I don't really notice it.
I was not aware. I have them, but I haven't done much with them. Like, I've played the game with them a couple of times, but I haven't tried converting them.
Yeah, I haven't tried to convert them. I've just gone like, these are pretty cool.
I guess the poses were kind of ridiculous. And maybe he means brittle because everything's sticking out in weird directions.
Oh, it's like if you don't store it properly, it can knock off and break, yeah.
Okay, I'm getting into the danger zone where I'm going to shove my finger in something I've already sculpted, so if you hear swearing, you know what happened.
Yeah, so that thing's gone, we'll definitely get monopose. Like, technically we already do have monopose. Like, you have to put, Flying High Tyrant, you have to put the legs in a certain way without cutting it. The same with the lictors, you have to build them a certain way they're standing. For me, what monopose is you can't change the vast majority of the model. You might be able to change where the head is facing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you can't reposition the body without having to cut it, it's monopose. Like,
yeah,
the giants I have, they are monopose. You have to cut the arm.
The new ones?
Cut the hip. They're all monopose, yeah.
Yeah.
So the plastic, the Mega Gargant is a monopose because you build the body up and then you have a choice of what head, neck with the head you want.
Yep.
And then what arms you want to use. That is just it. You can't really twist it and turn it anymore. So all the ones I've built so far from my Mega Gargants have the same basic torso shape. I haven't started doing cutting on anything with those.
Yeah.
Just because I don't feel confident at the moment to do it with those ones, and also with how much they are. You make a slight moral move.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive model for it, but the arm area is a lot more you're able to do a bit more with it.
Yeah.
Sabrina's going, it's a harder plastic because of the color additives.
Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting.
I can see that, like, with some of the where they add the color into the plastic, it has given it a little bit more of a difference. So I'm not too sure with it all.
Yeah.
Thomas, I don't think they put Forge World stuff in the rumor engine.
Oh, interesting observation. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Like even like maybe because I don't remember seeing Necromunda stuff in the rumor engine. Can you?
I don't know, but I remember one bit we were talking about it, and I found like someone had done a page where
Warboss Krugen. He's the man.
Like all of them, like
yeah. If you go on Twitter, Warboss Krugen is like his whole deal is that he keeps track of every single rumor engine that's ever been published on a website.
Oh, yeah.
It's so useful. I actually like, because I appreciate the stuff he does, when I see that Games Workshop has posted a rumor engine on their website, I just go to his Twitter. Because I know that the image, I don't even look at the image on Games Workshop. I just go to his Twitter because I know he's going to have the image and he's going to tell me what it is and he's going to show me all the other images that were like it that have been shown. It's really convenient.
So it's Warboss.
Krugan.
Kurgan, yeah.
Or is it Kur? I might have gotten that wrong.
Kurgan.
Whoops.
Let me just get onto the right one. Give him a cheeky little fun.
He also does really cool like modeling stuff in addition to keeping track of the rumor engines. Like he did this whole like Cormora campaign, and he created like Cormora scenery and stuff for it.
Yeah, he's done the most recent one with the strong beast snagger orc vibes from the new rumor engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it makes sense. I remember I found like a website where it was like, so this was the rumor engine, this what it's turned out to be.
I think that's his website. Check out his website. It's probably linked in his bio. He's got them all posted on his website.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, but I remember seeing this website before.
Yeah, and he even like keeps track. He'll like tell you what the oldest rumor engine is that's never been solved and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like
that orc model that we got surprised with at Christmas. It used to be the oldest one.
Yeah, so I didn't even know they did the rumor engine was so far back, but it used to all be in color as well, which is.
Was it?
Yeah, the first couple of ones were in color.
Ah, I think it started when Chaos was re-released. Oh no, that was the Demon rumor engine thing. I don't know. I can't remember.
So no, the first one was the Caledon Overlord's flying boat thing.
Oh, okay.
That's on his website, but I'm trying to see what the oldest one now is that hasn't been resolved. But anyway, while I do that, I'm going to have a look at the comments. Yes, it's good. I've not had too much trouble getting a variety out of newer kits. The Plague Marines, which were a big offender for monopost syndrome, I had a blast building. And like I said, I suppose defining monopost is quite difficult. Gaunts are effectively monopost, but you have the freedom of head and arm movements, but no hip movement, and you get a couple of leg options. And I think it's gone. It's because they established the Underhive informants.
Oh yeah, okay. And that previews some stuff.
Yeah. Because they did have. Just saw one of them where they had like what looks to be a Blood Bowl.
Yes.
That they did.
But I think that wasn't that in like a. Oh no, that wasn't a rumor engine.
Yeah. But Pete Hansen's gone again. This and the Stone Trolls are super variable with all the different parts. Yeah, so many. I suppose he's doing a rumor engine every Tuesday. You'll be surprised at how many there are.
Yep.
Oh, and they did like a couple where they had like the same
model, different pieces of the same model.
Yeah.
Cheeky.
Like, it's cheeky and stuff, but it's annoying. Like, is that? Oh no, they've done that one as well. Barclays has gone classic monoposes second edition plastics like the Chaos Warrior or Khorne Berserkers. The second modern plastic kit for tactical marines, perhaps the start of the modern multi-part plastic trend. And I think that this saw the last of them in the form of the Rubrique plastics. Modern Chaos plastic marines are monopose in that you get a dynamic looking kit, but it's designed to be built in a set series of poses and forms.
Yeah.
I may be slightly obsessive.
This is Bargeist?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we appreciate your obsession, Bargeist. Keeps us honest.
You show us the way.
Show us the way.
Yeah, it's quite a lot that have actually been solved now for the rumor engines.
Yep.
I've just seen that Salamander Lieutenant about 4 different times on there. It's just like, why? Why do it that way?
What?
So they had like the Salamander Lieutenant was there about 4 different times.
Oh, different parts? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they really liked him.
Yeah. You know, you had the Shadow Spear stuff. The new Chaos ones, they did that. They did like a whole series of.
They did like a month, didn't they? Where every day it was a different Chaos thing.
So that one I can understand. Like it's a big tease up to it.
Yeah, but those were still different models. Like they weren't showing like 5 views of one model. And they kind of did that with Dominion, right? Where they were showing like the Cruel Boys. They did it for a week.
Oh yeah. But I think it's like, oh, you know this is coming. We're going to tease a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
They really don't leave much. They haven't. I'm already in like October 2019, and there still hasn't been anything they haven't shown yet. Okay, I've seen Mega Gargants 3 times. Yeah, so the Christmas engine was the Orc guy. So, do you know the story of how they had to release the information about the Orc special edition model?
Well, that woman got one randomly.
Yeah.
She ordered the White Dwarf and she got the Orc instead.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
And
everyone's like, you should be so happy. And she's like, I just want my White Dwarf.
Yeah, I just want my Gotrek.
Yeah. I get that. If I got a limited edition space, I ordered a limited edition Tyranid and I got a limited edition Space Marine, I'd be like, I probably wouldn't even know it was limited edition.
Wow, they really have not got much left. Oh, there was a lot of rumor engine stuff, which was Curse City.
Yes.
Yeah, so
now it's just like, the Orc stuff.
Yeah. That's not going to be fun. There's a few like they've got images showing what they're going to be, but they haven't actually released them. Like there's a Nurgle one. There's been a few Beast Snagger stuff, but we'll get there. They'll get there eventually with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a lot of the Crawl Boy stuff that they're showing off, the undead sisters. So what we got in the chat right now? Barry says, I wouldn't mind a new Gene Stealer kit. Very on topic.
Has to happen. It has to happen. They've already designed it.
Oh yeah, the Overkill ones.
Yeah, that was like 2016. That was like 2016. There's.
It's like the old Death Copters that Gene Stealer sculpt.
This is what we keep bringing up. Those Death Copters. Well, I hope it doesn't go the way of the Death Copters, because the Death Copters were never released, right?
Well, you never know.
Oh my god, if they release them now? Wow. Wow!
They are being released.
Wasn't that like 10... Wouldn't we be on like 10 years? Isn't that a 10-year-old sculpt?
Oh, I think it's more than 10 years.
Black Reach?
Because that was 5th edition, which was about 2000.
They couldn't possibly. They couldn't possibly release those models.
Well, I'm not saying they released those ones, but they released a new plastic Deathcopter.
Oh, that's different. I thought you were saying they're going to release that plastic sculpt as a kit. No. That's what I thought would be inexcusable. Like, if they release the Gene Stealers now, it's only 5 years old.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I wonder if they forget they have these models.
Yeah.
Like, if they're supposed to be, like, planned somewhere in the plan, and then they just, like, forget.
I think it was more like, okay, how can we get these sculpts out of the kit? Oh, wait, we can't.
Oh, because it's all cut in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the oldest rumor engine that hasn't been solved yet is that weird not a Tyranid tail.
Is it?
Yeah, 26th of January.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But then there's a crow thing, which I believe would have been a Cursed City thing, a horse hoof, a Medicaid bag. The other weird Tyranid tail with the pincer thing.
Oh, the not Tyranid tail. That one is definitely not a Tyranid.
The Gene Stealer hand holding the detonator radio thing.
Okay.
The obvious.
I really I like the Gene Stealer feels like one. I think we talked about this before, but the Gene Stealer feels like one character model to launch with a codex. I really hope that if those things are Tyranid, that they're not one character model to launch with a codex, but it probably will be. Because if we get one character model to launch with a codex, no new Tyranids anytime soon.
Yeah. A Demolition Expert model would be quite good, because
the
bit with Gene Stealer cults, you can't really give a named character to it, because it's not like Guardsmen or Marines or Eldar or Tau, where...
No, it needs to be an expert.
You need to have them, mix and match between armies.
Yeah, and like that, I like how they solved that with the Gene Stealers. That you don't have named characters, you have like roles, like a Sanctus or like a Biophagus or whatever. Like I think that's a neat solution.
Yeah, they do a role, not a name.
Yeah, and they kind of, I think they kind of pioneer that with Nurgle. So like there's like a Tallyman, there's like a Poison Brewer, but they're not named. They're just like roles.
Yeah. So Barkai still said he wants a new tentacle Gene Stealer head.
I know. The one we have on the Gene Stealer kit is rough, and the one we have on the Aberrants or whatever is not. Oh no, wait, it's on the hybrids. It's not really better. It's okay, but maybe they just can't do tentacles that small. I don't know.
And in regards to like the Gene Stealers, it goes
what?
The exposed elbows, which he's totally dumped sculpting in.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
broke up there. What was that? Give it to me again.
So it's like, maybe give us more than just ones running along the ground. I think more in the vein of the
Space Hulk?
Space Hulk ones.
Yeah.
And also, he hates the elbow joints, the exposed elbows. He's just dumped those and sculpting. Because it's got like a little nub that sticks out on the arm.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like looking more like your Marvel artwork with the tendrils.
Ooh,
with the hooks.
I'd like that.
Yeah, but I'd rather those would be in Cultists rather than.
Oh, interesting.
The Tyranid.
The
so
Yumagaro?
A bit more of a whole. Just so you've got like a little difference between a high fleet bred gene stealer and a evolved gene stealer as a fourth generation that's come from the humans.
Yep. Well, like the
It's
whole
a bit of a difference.
I feel like hybrid metamorphs. If you were going to put Yumagaro stealers anywhere, you should have put them there.
Yeah.
Like they were pretty much like tailor-made.
Yeah. Nothing talks about the Death Copters got a release in the short-lived Cantor event where they basically sold the Black Reach sprues in smaller boxes. But
Oh.
I think what I mean is they didn't get them taken off the sprue and then sold themselves on their own, like their own box or anything. Like they've learned that lesson and they do it now with a lot of the other kits. Because you look at Indomitus, they have the warriors were on their own sprue, the assault intercessors on their own sprue, and everything else. And then
but those were built that way.
Like, yeah, they were built specifically so they could take them out and put them in their own box.
Smart.
But also at that time, the sprues were mixed, so you had orcs and marines on the same sprue.
Yeah, that was bad planning.
Whereas when they did Shadow Spear and everything, the Chaos Marines and the Space Marines were on separate sprues.
Smart.
Same with Dark Imperium.
Yeah.
And then if you ever got one of like the other bonus sets, so like Blood and Claw or what was the Elder, the Phoenix? I can't remember what they called the Elder.
Rising or something. I don't know.
They had them on separate individual sprues, so they could then rebox those separately. So
no, but those were just rehash kits. Like they just took old kits and put them in there.
Not with.
Do you mean like the new models in there, like the Incubi and the Howling Banshees?
Yeah, they were put on separate sprues. Same with the Space Wolves and Xenos Cultists, because that was the only way for about a good 6-7 months, I think it was, that you could get aberrants. You couldn't get aberrants outside of that box.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I just waited. I was like, I'm not buying that box for aberrants. I already have the really sweet aberrants from Overkill.
Yeah. But the problem was, Overkill, they only came 4 in the box, and to run them as a unit, you needed 5.
You say that like I didn't buy 2 to 3 copies of Overkill.
I was one of those people who was not really that much into playing the hobby at the time.
Yeah.
It was like one of my...
Oh, I was not into the hobby at all. I was just like, wait, Gene Stealer cult? Give me 5. I was into the nids.
It was more of I was just out. I wasn't interested at all about anything.
Yeah. I think that brought me back in a way. Oh, no, I guess I was doing like Dark Eldar around that time.
It's weird what gets people back into the hobby after being out for a while.
What did you get? What got you back in?
So I'm now working. I can buy what I want. I really wanted the Sikaris Medusa 5 model. I never got it at the time. I'm going to buy it now.
Nice.
Ooh, I've got this unit. I might as well just make it the right full size.
Ooh, I just bought something. That feels good. Let's buy some more.
Well, I've got this other unit. I might as well do that. Oh, I always wanted to make this thing. I might as well do that now. And spiral.
Yep.
But if it didn't inspire, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Well, there you go. God damn, there's so much left to sculpt on this fucking thing. Ugh. I'm like, where should I just plug this random piece of putty? And I'm like,
not on the opposite side of where you've just sculpted.
yeah, well, I'm gonna bugger the legs. You mark my words.
So what's going to go in the claws that you've...
The claws?
started?
What?
So obviously not in the fronts here. I mean, it's in the middle set of limbs.
Oh,
You've got the spike that it's got.
These are bracing arms.
Yeah.
There's 2 bracing arms, one on each side. Ah, fuck this. I don't want to do this. I'm going to ruin it.
Nothing's going to go into them at the moment, then, is there?
Oh, you mean where the pins are?
Yeah.
No, the pins are going to be exposed because I'm a rookie.
Oh.
I'm an amateur. I don't have a solution for that. I mean, I guess I could, like, have his claws curling around dead space marines or something, but that just feels weird. Yeah, they're just going to be pins going into the base to support the weight. I had a time where I was like, oh, I'm going to, like, craft the pin into the finger so that it comes out like the knuckle of the finger, and then I didn't. And then I failed. All right, I think I'm going to call it because I said I was uninspired. I got some shit done, and now I am feeling tired.
Yeah.
But thank you. It's fucking late for you, isn't it?
Yeah. I feel better than I did last week, so yay!
Well, thanks for sticking with it.
So next week we'll do the full roundup for Doomstealer, then I take it.
So next week I'm going to be on vacation with Nora.
No.
So I was trying to think about an alternate day that we could do, but because we have a holiday, a bank holiday in Canada land on, oh God, July 1st is Canada Day, which is the day that Canada was confederated. However, if you've seen in my stories on Instagram, there's been some really shitty stuff that's been literally unearthed in Canada right now. Bodies of dead children at Indigenous residential schools. And a lot of people are calling to cancel Canada Day and to use it as like a day of somber reflection about the history of Canada and its Indigenous peoples. And I'm all for that. I think that's an amazing idea. But we get the 1st of July off. So we've also taken the 2nd of July off, and we're going to another town. And I'm hoping I can find some Indigenous groups there where I can go to some kind of vigil or something. Yeah, so that's our bank holiday. Which means that I will be away next Friday. And I don't know that I want to bring my whole like streaming rig with me. I have done it. I did it when we went to the cottage that one time and had the horrible internet and the stream broke. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to take a week off.
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like you guys should just do the stream, but someone would have to host it.
Yeah, and I think timings and everything else would be fun.
Yeah.
Because we'd go like, oh, let's stream a little bit earlier, or oh no, I can't because of work and everything else.
No, I just meant you and the Germans, but.
Oh, that's what I mean. Because sometimes like work for me, I'd finish at one point, but then I won't get back for a.
I gotcha. Well, you always seem to be like consistently available when I'm trying to get you to stream, so I've never experienced this.
I think it's the timing we do it, and then everything else, because it's enough time for me to get back from work, depending on what shift I finish on and everything else.
Yeah.
Just trying to see. Maybe we should set up a Warp Shadow YouTube account that we could just do the streams from.
Oh, that'd be cool. Well, I could, like, I don't know. I think I trust you guys well enough. I could give you, because all I have to give you is a stream code, and you just need to run it through OBS. I
don't know anything about the back end stuff, so.
Oh yeah. What you got to do is you got to get someone like Jacob Foster to do it for you, because he's all about the streaming. But this is not normally a good time for him, I know.
Bargeist is asking for a post-June Cedar stream when you return.
Oh, of course. We'll definitely do
yeah.
that.
There's no doubt that we aren't doing a bigger roundup.
I will only be away for one Friday. I will be back the following Friday, and then I will be away at the cottage again. 2 Fridays, but there will be one Friday in there when I am definitely at home and we can definitely do a roundup. But it will just be a little bit delayed. But I was like, oh, maybe we can stream on Tuesday, but I don't know if that's going to work.
I'm trying to think. I think I'm too early on that. Yeah. Yeah, it's too early for me on that Tuesday.
Oh, gotcha.
The next day work is too early.
Yep. Oh, right, because you have no... sometimes you work on Saturday, or...
So you say sometimes I work on Saturdays, and it's just too... If we go late like this, it's too... Not enough sleep.
But you're not working tomorrow, is what I'm wondering.
Oh, I am, but I'm not on the early shift.
Oh, good, okay.
It's more like, depending on what shift I start on, is a bigger impact on everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for living through the technical difficulties that are our constant companion on the stream.
The 5th member.
Yes. Technical difficulties. Shadow in the Warp. There we go. Our 5th member is the Shadow in the Warp.
We were just making up for the 2 Germans not being here.
Exactly. We had to make sure that it was clear that the stream does not function without German input.
They're going to enjoy that one.
It is not efficient. I am actually... The first stream pains me, so I think I'm just going to delete it, despite Dwarfenage moving for me to keep it, for hilarity reasons.
I'd say keep it, but unlist it, so people have to get a link to it.
Oh, okay. So if Dwarfenage, if it like makes him happy on like sad days, I can just give him the link.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
The hidden stream.
The secret stream. Oh God. Our shame.
Dwarfenage, it's not going to be deleted. It'll be there for archive. And then you can bring it out on rainy days.
There, when he's like, I really want to mix a song with that stream, I'll be like, here you go, bud.
Name it the Curse Stream.
Oh, Curse City stream. I love it. And we'll never mention it again. Like Curse City.
Oh, Brian's gone. We should have a model contest. Model the 5th member of the Creature Conference.
It's the Shadow in the Warp, man. Let's see your best Shadow. Oh, Barghest could do a badass Shadow in the Warp model.
Yeah.
That would be hot.
And Dwarfenage gone, I will learn music and do a full remix.
I thought you already learned music, and that's how you did the first remix. Had me fooled. All right, we should probably call this. Yeah. Although I'm still technically sculpting and filling stuff, but whatever. Thank you all for being here, especially for the people where this is super late where you live. Sorry for the weirdness. Glad we made it through. Honestly didn't think I was going to sculpt after technical difficulties and spilling beer on my keyboard again. But yeah, glad we made it through. So Flynn, thank you so much.
That's all right.
And one of my June Sealer inspiration phrases is Warp Shadow, actually. Ooh! I want to see that.
It might not be finished for June. Doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Do something, it's fun.
As long as you make a Shadow in the Warp model, I'm all for it. All right. This is Mr. Pink saying adios, muchachos. Have yourself a safe weekend. Get vaccinated and all that good stuff. Please like this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because apparently that's what I'm supposed to say. Because I'm sure that the next stream will be even better. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'm just waiting to end the stream. 2 hours and 24 minutes. Wow.
Technically our longest stream now.
No!